Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to have a look at some new secret rares and confirmed pull rates for the Pokémon Card 151. This is big! They've gone and done their thing they do every time over on the Pokémon official YouTube channel, that's what I'm looking for, over in Japan, whereby a few days before the set releases, remember Pokémon Card 151 releases on Friday, they go and do a box opening. Now, we have got some new secret rares, we'll have a talk about them in a minute, and we do have some pull rates, which we will again have a look at in a moment. What is weird, though, is this. Now, at first glance, some of you are going to look at this and go, oh, yeah, it's Bill's transfer. You showed us that card before, Wassy. That looks like an alright card. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, find as many Pokemon as you like, show them to your opponent, put them into your hand, and shuffle the rest into your deck. That's fine, it's a decent enough card. And then you're going to go, oh, it's a reverse holo. Yeah, you told us reverse holos could come around in this set. And this is a point where some of you have started realising that is not the regular reverse holo pattern. This is the regular reverse holo pattern, and now that I put them side by side, I'm hoping you can see what's so interesting about this. This is something we've never seen before. This is completely and utterly brand new. This is a reverse holo pattern, but it's Master Ball rather than the usual Pokeball. Now, we don't have a huge amount of information about this, because essentially what happened was, there was a booster box opening, and the people opening the box got incredibly excited when they pulled this. This has not been announced or revealed. We've been given no information about it, other than watching it be pulled over on the Japanese channel. But essentially, this is the only way I can put it is a super secret rare reverse holo. Because you see, the Pokeball Reverse Holo still exists. I got this image of Bill's transfer, off of the official card finder on the website with the Pokeball pattern. The rest of the Reverse Holos they pulled, you generally get one Reverse Holo per pack, unless you pull something like an artwork rare. The rest of them were all the regular pattern. But one pack in the box had the Master Ball pattern. Does this mean that every single box will have exactly one with a Master Ball pattern? Don't know. Sample size of 1 is kind of hilarious. It's pointless. There is no point trying to figure out anything from a sample size of 1. That's not working, ladies and gentlemen. That is a waste of my time, and that is a waste of your time. But it exists. And what this means is that there is essentially, if you're a collector, like a lot of us are here, all of a sudden there's something else. Like, I am a collector of Hyaganosuke, so I obviously need to get the Hyaganosuke Snorlax. That's not going to be terribly difficult. And obviously I'm going to need the reverse holo Hyaganosuke Snorlax, which still isn't going to be that difficult. Because, you know, like you say, there's a bunch of reverse holos per box, and all non-holos have got a reverse holo, but it's fine. It's not going to be that difficult. However, the Master Ball reverse holo of Snorlax, which I am definitely going to need, no idea, ladies and gentlemen. I imagine they're going to be pretty rare. I imagine they're going to be moderately hard to get hold of. I imagine they are going to be a bit of a pain. Now, for me personally, I mean, look, you've got to pick your battles here. So for me, it's Porygon, my favourite Gen 1, my original favourite Pokemon. Snorlax, my second favourite Pokemon from Gen 1 by my second favourite artist. And then obviously the Slowpoke and Slowbro, because they're Okacheke artwork. That's going to have to do. And honestly, I'm now starting to wonder, how hard is this going to be? Is it going to be ridiculous trying to get hold of 4 of these with the Master Ball Reverse Holos? I genuinely have no idea. All I can tell you is I'm honestly genuinely excited. Because here's the thing, right? Yeah, fine, they might be really hard to pull and get hold of, but what's the other option? They don't exist? I'd rather they existed and were a pain to get hold of than they just didn't exist. Because I can just pretend they don't exist if they're too much of a pain to go and try and get. No, I'm going to find these 4, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? Worlds is coming up. Worlds is in Japan. I'm going to be in Japan for 2 weeks. I'm going to be trying to visit as many card shops as I possibly can. And you know what? Maybe in some of those card shops, I can find some Master Ball Revese Holos and probably pay slightly more than I'm comfortable with, but that's okay because I'll have the ones that I want. And that sounds fine by me. So that's the Master Ball Revese Holo. Like I say, we are still missing a bunch of information here. We don't know exactly how rare they are. We don't know how many per box or value or any of that. That is going to become known over time. When I have more information, I will of course share with you. That's the kind of thing I do. For now, this is just a really cool story that nobody saw coming. Now, in terms of the secret rares, we do have a couple of new secret rares, one of which we knew was coming, and that is Full Art Blastoise. Because, of course, Blastoise is in the set, and the general rule of Pokemon TCG sets is that you get a full art of every card, every Pokemon EX, I mean. Therefore, there was always going to be a Full Art Blastoise. This is what it looks like. I actually really like the Blastoise for what it's worth. 330 HP, but an ability that reduces damage done to it by 30. And then 2 water energy. You discard up to 2 water energy from your hand, dealing 140 damage for each one discarded in this way. So yeah, this is cool. It's a very big Pokemon that does lots of damage and can tank a hit. I like Blastoise very much indeed. There is an obvious combo coming in here with Chen Pao, who goes and searches that energy, from the deck, which is cool. And I don't know, it's a stage 2, which always needs to be said, but I really do think there is a genuine chance this Blastoise could be awesome, despite being a stage 2. But we also have a new artwork rare. It is Machoke. And this is kind of interesting to me, because lately, Pokemon have been doing a thing whereby they have not just been going for the last of the evolutions. For a while, it seemed like when we had these artwork rares, these special things, they always went for the fully evolved Pokemon. They don't do that anymore. This time we've got Godiki, or, Machoke. And this is kind of cool. Do we need Machamp? I don't know, and I don't particularly care. We got Machoke, this is fine. The regular art is, of course, on the screen as well. And I do need to give a bit of a shout out here to Alpha TTCG, who has pointed out that there is a clear reference going on here to Machoke movers. Oh no! It's from a song that was on the Japanese YouTube channel a while back. This is just cool. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why. Somebody thought it would be cool to do a Machoke and have it with artwork like Machoke Movers, and a bunch of other people went, you know what, mate, that is a great idea. Let's do exactly that. And if I was in that meeting, I would have gone, you know what, mate, that's a great idea. Let's do exactly that. So, yay. In terms of what it actually does, what do we got? Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. So, it's fine. It's not particularly great. That's not the point. It's beautiful artwork, and this is lovely. And if we go to the chart, this is the one that the lovely Anton Boulet made, so I don't need to bother. We can see that this does actually answer one of the questions, because we knew that there was only one space between Poliwhirl and Tangela. There were 50 cards that could potentially have taken that spot. We now have it confirmed, it is Machoke, so all of those other Pokemon, everything from Poliwrath through to Chansey, other than Machoke, now has confirmation will not be getting an artwork rare. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if your favourite is there, it's not coming. You don't get one. I would have thought it would have been one of the Gengar line, honestly. I would have been wrong. So we finish off then in terms of pull rates, and the good news is it is basically like we would expect. We've had pretty firm pull rates for a while now, and this matches beautifully. We get 4 EXs, and you can see from this box they got Charizard, Wiggles, Alakazam, and Kangaskhan. I think there are a bunch of good EXs in the set, so this is pretty cool. All of these have potential. So that's quite nice. Do remember that generally there are 6 or 8 EXs in a set over in Japan, so you buy a box and that's pretty easy. You've got 4 out of 6 or 4 out of 8. Here you've got 4 out of 12, so you can just pick up singles, don't get me wrong. But whereas usually I would look at this and go, well, buy a box and buy singles, here it's a bit more. Now, in terms of artwork rares, you get 3 out of something like 20 there or thereabouts. So if I'm getting 4 EXs out of 12 and 3 artwork rares out of like 20, yeah. One box is not going to be enough. I want to have one of every card, including artwork rares, not including other secret rares. I'll be honest with you, for Pokemon Card 151, a single box is not enough. I don't think I'm going to be able to find these for a reasonable price, so I might legit just go all singles. As in just get one of every common, uncommon, rare, EX, and artwork rare as singles. I think I would need to buy 3 boxes just to get going with this set. So honestly, buying one of every regular card and one of all the artwork rares, I'm not going to have any special art rares or any of that, and that's a little bit sad, but that is probably, for me, going to be the cheaper way to do it. I want to say there's 18 artwork rares. I'm trying to set and counter. I think there's 18. We'll confirm that one later. But yeah, you're getting 4 out of 12 EXs, 3 out of 18 artwork rares. That is awkward. You're going to need a few boxes. Good luck. And of course, you get your 1 secret rare, which in this case is your full art Blastoise. That is 1 full art or gold card or special art rare. Although I've had a few boxes with doubles, 2 of them, so maybe that could work. So that's what we've got. The pull rates are as we would expect. They're awesome. We got some new secret rares, and something's going on with this Master Ball Reverse Holo pattern. And if you've got particular collections like certain Pokemon or artists you want to collect, and I do, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know your opinions. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, all kinds of fun things. And of course, you can get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Danger Morales, who's been a supporter of ours for a long time now, and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.